You've heard of the Bermuda Triangle. If you followed this channel for a while, you know about the Nevada Triangle. These are places where planes, ships, and people vanish without a trace. There are mysterious triangles all over the world. There's the Dragon Triangle in Japan, the Formosa Triangle in Taiwan, and quite a few others. There's also the Alaska Triangle. The points are Juneau in the east, Anchorage in the west, then up to Barrow in the north. Since 1988, 16,000 people have gone missing in the Alaska Triangle. Nationwide, each state has an average of about 7 people per 100,000 reported missing every year. Massachusetts has the lowest number, about 2 people per 100,000. Hawaii has the second most, 16 people. Not only does Alaska report the most missing people per year, but their number is more than 10 times higher than Hawaii, over 173 people missing per 100,000. And most of those go missing in the Alaska Triangle. The area is harsh and desolate. I'm sure many of the missing people simply succumb to the elements, but not all the people. There are native legends that go back thousands of years that describe creatures appearing and disappearing in thin air, sometimes taking victims with them. There's also something very strange about the geology in Alaska. It's covered with negative magnetic anomalies. This is where magnetism operates in reverse. This would be a nightmare for airplanes, GPS, or any guidance system. And the epicenter of the Alaska Triangle, the place where magnetism goes crazy?
Mount Hayes.
Mount Hayes.
Mount Hayes.
Okay. Mount Hayes is also a UFO hotspot.
Spotted and tracked for about 24 hours, moving northeasterly at 40,000 feet. At that altitude, officials say they did fear this unknown object posed a risk to civilian flight.
There have been sightings of craft that go back years, and sightings as recently as a few weeks ago. People have seen objects hovering over the mountain and then flying in formation at impossible speeds. There are reports of objects vanishing into the side of the mountain, not through a door, through solid rock. There's a theory that the magnetic disturbances around Mount Hayes are portals that allow spacecraft to go in and out of the mountain. Mount Hayes was one of 4 mountains that Pat Price said contained a secret alien base. The others are Mount Perdido in Spain, Mount Inyangani in Zimbabwe, and Mount Zeal in Australia. Pat gave this information to Hal Puthoff. Puthoff then passed it along to Skip Atwater. Now, at this time, Skip worked with another extremely talented remote viewer, Joseph McMoneagle. I've talked about him in a few different episodes. He's a legend in the remote viewing community. He's conducted thousands of remote viewing sessions for the Army, CIA. He's also helped companies find oil and precious metals. He's helped law enforcement find missing people. If anyone could confirm Pat Price's findings, it was Joseph McMoneagle. So Skip gave Joe 4 sets of coordinates, and that's all. No other information, just the numbers. Not only did Joe see the alien bases, he saw so much more.